In the twilight of the 12th century, when Europe was cloaked in shadows and whispers of ancient magic, the Order of the Knights Templar rose as a beacon of courage and mystery. These were no ordinary warriors. They were men sworn to the sacred task of protecting pilgrims and safeguarding secrets as ancient as time itself. But beneath the polished armour and the white mantles bearing the red cross, there lay mysteries far greater than mere mortal eyes could perceive. Our story begins with Sir Aric of Rouen, a knight renowned for his courage but haunted by visions of a looming darkness. One night, as he lay in his tent on the outskirts of Jerusalem, he dreamt of an ancient temple hidden beneath the desert sands, its chambers filled with artifacts that pulsed with a strange otherworldly light. A voice, old as the mountains yet soft as a whisper, spoke to him. "Seek the key of Solomon, and beware the shadows that dwell within." Rising with the dawn, Sir Alaric shared his vision with his fellow knights. Though many were sceptical, a few trusted his instincts. Together they rode deep into the heart of the desert, following clues hidden in ancient texts. They were accompanied by Brother Lucian, a scholar of forbidden lore, who held in his possession a weathered scroll inscribed with symbols older than any of them had ever seen. According to Lucian, this scroll would lead them to the ancient temple and the fabled Key of Solomon, a relic said to possess the power to command both angels and demons. Days turned to weeks as the small band of Templars journeyed under the scorching sun, facing sandstorms, marauding bandits, and eerie encounters with spirits who whispered warnings in forgotten tongues. Finally, they arrived at a desolate stretch of land where the sands seemed unnaturally dark. At its center, hidden beneath layers of earth and secrecy, they uncovered the entrance to the ancient temple, carved with glyphs that glowed faintly in the moonlight. Inside, the air was thick with a heavy, unnatural silence. They descended into the bowels of the earth, their torches flickering in the shadows, illuminating murals depicting battles between beings of light and darkness. Brother Lucian's voice quivered as he read aloud the inscriptions, warnings of an ancient force bound within the temple, a being that once walked between worlds. At last they found it, a chamber with an altar at its center. Resting upon it was a gleaming key inscribed with strange runes and symbols that pulsed like a heartbeat. But as Sir Alaric reached for it, the shadows began to stir, forming into creatures with hollow, glowing eyes. These were the shadows of Solomon, guardians bound to the temple and cursed to serve whoever possessed the key. As the Templars fought valiantly against the shadows, Sir Alaric seized the key of Solomon, feeling its ancient power surge through him. With a single word, he commanded the shadows to disperse, and they melted back into the walls, silent but watchful. But their journey was far from over. The key carried a burden of its own. Its power drew the attention of forces from realms beyond human comprehension. From that moment on, Sir Alaric and his band of Templars were forever changed. They became keepers of forbidden knowledge, sworn to guard the key and the secrets it held, even if it meant sacrificing their lives. They called themselves the Shadow Guard, a hidden order within the Templars, bound to protect humanity from powers that lay beyond the veil of night. And so, the legend of the Templars grew, not just as holy warriors, but as keepers of dark secrets and ancient relics. To this day, it is said that the Shadow Guard endures, hidden within the ranks of those who stand between light and darkness, their silent vigil holding at bay the horrors that would otherwise consume the world.